Listen, I understand that there are people that are morning people, but I am not one of them. But today I've got a preaching gig about 45 minutes away, so I'm up earlier than I usually am, and I am, whew, I'm a tired boy. It's alright, okay. Sunday, November 15th. Let's do this. This, however, is stellar news. Stellar news. For about 8 weeks, I didn't get my Sunday paper. And I complained about it the entire time. I've gotten it the last 2 weeks. This is fantastic. Fantastic. Jesus must like me today. So I'm early, quite a bit earlier than I thought I was going to be. And on one hand, I'm pretty frustrated about that because I am not a morning person. And that could have been 15, 20 minutes that I could have slept. It may not sound like a lot to you, but to a guy like me, that's a lot. I don't understand you people who are morning people. What is that about? I don't understand it. The way I normally explain, particularly to churchy people, my aversion to the mornings is by poo-pooing the Easter sunrise service. I say, listen, here's the deal. Jesus rose at 10:30 and then had a mimosa and then went back to bed. This sunrise service is for the birds. But I'm glad I get to preach. That's the one thing I miss not being in a congregation, is preaching on a regular basis. I love preaching. I love leading worship. So I'm happy to do that. There we are, Grace Covenant Presbyterian Church. This is one of the greatest congregations in Kansas City. It really is. I love this place. Plus, Geraldine's stepmom is a member of this church, so that's fantastic. Let's see if I can find somebody to help me out this morning. Okay. The worship was at 8:30, but it's not. It's at 8:50. I got here like 45 minutes earlier than I needed to be. Crap. Lovely. Last time I was here was during probably Easter season. Yeah, the chancel is much less dressed.
Yes, it
during
is.
Easter season.
Well, Thanksgiving's coming. We dress up for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
too,
this is such a great space. Me earlier that it was your husband's birthday today.
Right,
And that what, he's finally the same age as you?
Right.
And then you called yourself something. What did you call yourself? Because I said that you were Robin
Coyote.
the Great.
Coyote.
Fantastic. That is fantastic. In bold accord, come celebrate the journey now and praise the Lord. Okay, so during my sermon, I was saying, bless your heart, and I said that I learned it in Alabama. And I did not even ask your name. What's your name?
It's D.
D. D said, okay, she wants to know, where am I from? And I said that I was from a place in Kansas. And she said,
That he sounded like he had grown up in Montgomery or anywhere in the South. He had a great Southern accent, y'all.
I just got confused for a Southerner. Tell me what you wanted for lunch.
I wanted a bagel with cream cheese.
And what did I tell you?
You said we can't get breakfasty stuff.
When I told you you couldn't have a bagel, what did you end up getting?
Butter noodles.
And,
I liked it.
I mean, what else did you get? Butter noodles and?
Bread.
Butter noodles and bread. Instead of a bagel and cream cheese.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I won that argument. Sunday's one of my most favorite days because I get to read the paper. I love it. I love it. Incidentally, the New York Times Magazine, this is an endorsement. The New York Times Magazine, best weekly magazine on the market right now. The only way you can get it is the Sunday Times. So I recommend subscribing to the New York Times Sunday so you can get the New York Times. Today they have, occasionally this comes, the style. I usually just toss this out, but it says that welcome to the world. I don't know what this is, but the cover looks fascinating, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Here's the problem with reading the New York Times app every day is that most of the articles I've already read. So, but there are a few jewels I didn't catch in the app on my iPad. So, pretty happy about that. One of my jobs in the house is to go to the store. I plan the menus, and I go do the shopping, and I love it. One of my jobs used to be to do the laundry every week, but I was traveling so much that I wasn't getting it done, and so Jared and I switched, and now I do the shopping. And it's making me think of this article that I read the other day that said even if men think that they do an equal share of housework, they really don't. And it really got me thinking about what I do as a part of our family and whether or not I'm contributing my equal share. Both Jared and I work full time, and I think the only real difference between her work and mine is that I travel sometimes for my job. She works for a school system, so she kind of goes in the morning and she gets off mid to late afternoon. I've got a very flexible schedule, so I can do whatever hours I need to do in a given day or in a given week, but I travel. So yeah, it's really gotten me questioning whether or not I am the liberated man that I think I am. I've always prided myself on being part of an equal opportunity household, right? I mean, this is the way it goes. Feminism is good for men too, and so it's gotten me thinking about that. So I need to do some more pondering on that because, when you get into a marriage, your partners, we are no longer in an era where I can even remotely think about justifying saying, well, I do this, and so therefore you have to do all of that. I mean, that's just bullshit. So that's what I've been thinking about. But right now, all I'm thinking about is going to the store. And I'm going to a new store today. Well, it's technically not a new store. It's not the store I usually go to. Last week, Jared and I went to the store together. She went shopping with me. And so we went together to the new store. newer store. It's not one I normally go to, but I'm gonna try it out by myself this week to see if I can better learn the layout, because that's the key. The key is you gotta learn the layout. If you know the layout, see, that's the thing about the old store. I know the layout. I know how to get through there like that, lickety split. I'm not sure I can do that with this store this week, but I'm gonna try my damnedest. I have always hated people who do this, who pull up and then just put on their flashers. People who think that they do not have to follow the rules. Drives me bananas. I have 3/4 pound of the off the bone honey. All right, here's the deal. Jara loves olives. She loves them. I am about to be her hero because I'm gonna get her some olives. What does she like? Stuffed green. Oh, look at this. Black with feta. She loves this crap. I'm totally getting her some. I'm gonna be her hero. The thing I'm really happy about is that my wife is a simple woman. I don't have to buy her a dozen roses. Her favorite flower is daisies. And if I just get her a container of olives, I've done my job and I win. Her love, I win her love. So a few years ago, I watched a documentary called Beer Wars, I think. It was about the beer lobby. And beer lobby is one of the biggest lobbies in the Congress. I think it's basically like the second behind the defense. And after that, it's all about beer distributors screwing out the little guys. So after that, I decided I was only going to drink craft beers when I could. Here's one of my absolute favorites. It's from St. Louis, Schlafly's Pale Ale. Love this beer. Absolutely love this beer. When I don't want to spend big money on scotch, I buy that Famous Grouse, the alcoholic size bottle. Great scotch. It's made from a blend of Highland Park and Macallan, so it's pretty good. I've been learning to drink out of scotch this year, and I've been told that if you can appreciate Famous Grouse, you can appreciate scotch. Sweet. Some of our best friends are coming over, and they're bringing a magnificent game. This is going to be great. Yeah, why do you have a square glass, Brian?
Why not?
Don't.
Oh, very close.
What's
It's
that
another
thing?
red, another scatterbrains.
Scatterbrains. Okay.
Here we go. Brains. Choose the topic. Ooh, I like this
Give you
one.
10 seconds.
Adult mammals that would fit into the box. This box right over here.
The one in
That's
Chad's
the box
chest?
that this game came in.
Okay.
Adult mammals that would fit in that box.
No.
Do I go first?
You go first, and then.
I'm gonna say a ferret.
Oh, I don't need to hold it. A rat.
A mouse.
A pygmy marmoset.
Oh, baby! I love you so much! I'm fighting the fire!
Time.
It's a
Time
rock
is up.
star.
I was a heavy metal rock star.
That was very well done.
Rowan, did you win? Do your celebration dance.